Glory be to God, everybody. Good morning, yo. Yo, this one, yeah, you almost got me, but I got you. Yo, no, bro. God got you, son. Check this out, yo. Yo, yay. Yo, God ain't playing with you, son. Let's read what he said, yo. Glory be to God, to the reading of his word. This is an exhortation. Shout to the nice lady in the comments. Thank you for your support. That is what it is, correct. I had to look into what that word was. You're right. Let's get it. Leviticus chapter 13, verse 28. And if the bright spot stay in his place and spread not in the skin, but it be somewhat dark, it is a rising of the burning, and the priest shall pronounce him clean, for it is an inflammation of the burning. Okay, we're getting to those stories talking about where it's dealing with the skin and how he brought recompense upon people. Understand, it's the cleaning. He wants us to be clean. Okay, being clean, we talked about that multiple times already. It's going to keep repeating as a theme. Get ready. Jeremiah chapter 20, verse 9. Then I said, I will not make mention of him, nor speak any more in his name, but his word was in mine heart as a burning fire, shut up in my bones, and I was weary with forbearing, and I could not stay. Guys, that is this story below. Get ready. He mocked God. You mock God. Son, you trying to mock God? You want to mock him? Because this dude want to stay? Yo, get ready. We're going to get to the story too. Yo. Ruth chapter 1, verse 13. Would ye tarry for them till they were grown? Would ye stay for them from having husbands? Nay, my daughters, for it grieveth me much for your sakes, that the hand of Lord is gone out against me. When God reaches hand out, because he will, to deal with you, he gonna deal with you. You ain't never had a person deal with you how God deal with you. Isaiah chapter 19, verse 13. The princes of Zoan are become fools. The princes of Nob are deceived. They have also seduced Egypt, even they that are the stay of the tribes thereof. We're saying Kanye's deceived every day. You're being deceived everywhere. Adidas say they'll help you, then they're not. They'll help you, then they're not. You're deceived, and they're jerking you around for some reason. No pun intended. Nothing else intended either. They're messing you around, okay? They're playing you, okay? Get ready, y'all. Exodus chapter 2, verse 3. And when she could not longer hide him, she took for him an ark of bulrushes and daubed it with slime and with pitch and put the child therein. And she laid it in the flags by the river's brink. And we're getting to those parts of Exodus. Okay. Isaiah chapter 29, verse 9. Stay yourselves and wonder, cry ye out and cry. They are drunken, but not with wine. They stagger, but not with strong drink. And we're going right here. Kanye. Verse 6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest, and the flame of devouring fire, and the multitude of all nations that fight against Ariel, even all that fight against her and her munition, and that distress her, shall be as a dream of a night vision. It shall even be as when an hungry man dreameth, and behold, he is eateth, but he awakeneth, and his soul is empty. For as when a thirsty man dreameth, and behold, he drinketh, but he awakeneth, and behold, he is faint, and his soul hath appetite. So shall the multitude of all nations be that fight against Mount Zion. That's everybody that goes against Christ. All of you. You're going to be thirsty. There's nothing to drink. You're going to be hungry. There's nothing to... We already talked about what hell is about. Yo. Stay yourselves and wonder. Cry ye out and cry. They are drunken, but not with wine. Stay staggered, but not with strong drink. For the Lord hath poured out upon you the spirit of deep sleep, and hath closed your eyes. The prophets of your rulers, the seers, hath he covered. And the vision of all, glory be to God there. He covers us. Though believers, he covers you. And the vision of all is become unto you as the words of a book that is sealed, which men deliver to one what is learned, saying, read this, I pray thee. And he saith, I cannot, for it is sealed. And the book is delivered to him that is not learned, saying, read this, I pray thee. And he saith, I am not learned. Read the Bible right there. You got to read it too. Right there. Yo. Every time I tell you read it, right there, he's saying, read it for yourself. It's good you're hearing it, but read it for yourself. Right there. Kanye, you said you're a Christ believer. Do you read the Bible? Something's telling me you don't. Something's telling me you don't. You said you're a Christian, right? You said you believe in Christ. So do you read? You don't. You just talk. You don't walk the walk. You talk. Jesus walks. You a fraud? Are you fraud? Is Kanye West a fraud? Do you really walk with Jesus Christ? Or are you a lie? Look at what you're doing. Do you walk with Jesus or not? You know, I feel like I'm cool enough, having known enough about you, had reached out enough to be able to say this. Are you cool with Jesus Christ or not? Make a choice. You can't serve two masters. He's mad. That's why he's letting them do what they're doing to you. He would have your back if you would serve him. But you serving who? Doing what? For what? Come on now. God is not mocked. God is not mocked. His word is not a lie. We're going to come back to there. 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 7. For we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out. Why am I reading nothing? Because if you read down lower, tried to hide it from me. No. He said, you need for nothing. What's needed for nothing? Yo, you need Christ. You need for something. You need nothing but to stay around this guy? What does that even mean? Stay longer. Why? I wish you could stay longer. Yo, we really about to, yo. 1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 19. Circumcision is nothing, and uncircumcision is nothing, but the keeping of the commandments of God is everything. Yo. Kanye. 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 11. I'm become a fool in glorying. Ye have compelled me, for I ought to have been commended of you. For in nothing am I behind our chiefest apostles, though I be nothing. Before whom though? See, it's different questions you got to know to ask on different scripture. That's why you read everything, because he tells you in other books, as I have and am giving to you. Isaiah chapter 40, verse 17. All nations before him are as nothing, and they are counted to him less than nothing. In vanity, y'all really are nothing. All these nations around us are nothing. Yeah, they got a president. He allows to do stuff. He allows them. But they're nothing before a holy God. You even trying to usurp yourself above us. No. When we stand with Christ, they're nothing. So that means everybody that stands with Jesus Christ, all the drama in nations, is nothing before you. He gives you the power to stand over it like a king, because Jesus Christ is Lord. Luke chapter 1, verse 37. For with God, nothing shall be impossible. Luke chapter 1, verse 37. For with God, nothing will be impossible. Nothing. Do you believe, or do you guys even know? Nothing. Nothing at all. Not one thing is impossible for God. Nothing. Read. It says it there. Through Jesus Christ. I'm trying to tell y'all, yo. And I'm not talking at the audience. I'm talking to these other guys, because they be online telling lies. Dog, I watch so many lies, and I'm going to deal with them. I'm going to deal with these false apostles. Give me time, because they're lying. And by name, I'm going to deal with them. I'm going to let them cower first. I'm going to let them cower. They know who they are. John chapter 9, verse 33. If this man were not of God, he could do nothing. No. Matter of fact, y'all got to know about that part. I'm sorry. Y'all got to know. I got so much I want to tell y'all limited. John chapter 9, verse 30. The man answered and said unto them, why we're herein as a marvelous thing, that ye know not from whence he is, and yet he hath opened mine eyes. Now we know that God heareth not sinners, But if any man be a worshiper of God and doeth his will, him he heareth. Since the world began, was it not heard that any man opened the eyes of one that was born blind? If this man were not of God, he could do nothing. They answered and said unto him, Thou wast altogether born in sins, and doest thou teach us? I told you we were born in sin, and they cast him out. Jesus heard that they had cast him out. And when he had found him, he said unto him, Doest thou believe on the Son of God? He answered and said, Who is he, Lord, that I might believe on him? He had an open mind. He let him live because he had an open mind to learn. Who is this Lord? Tell me. He was open to learn. So that is what brings mercy to all of you who are inquisitive. Keep your mind open and learn. I had to learn, guys, for me to read through this whole Bible. I had to learn. I had to understand. I had to really go to God like, what does this mean? Even now, I say, Lord, remind me what this means. Lord, keep me there. Because that's how he works. Guys, I'm trying to tell you, you got to read this book. That's how God gives you power. That's the only source of power you have. You guys saying Super Saiyan. With Christ, you are the Super Saiyan. Like, you are, like, yo, you're a monster. And evil can't see you. No one evil can touch you. They'll go to war with you and they'll die. Because he says it. He promises on his word that he will get vengeance for you. We read that. Guys, this is no lie. With Jesus Christ, you can do all things. Nothing's impossible. You can beat anything, beat anybody. With Jesus Christ, it's not a game. He don't play around, and he gets down like that. I just showed you, yo, we gonna get to the worst thing. He's a Lord of war. The God of war is mocking him. I'm trying to tell you, that is Jesus Christ. God of war is a mockery. That's Jesus Christ, son. He goes to war with anybody. He don't fear y'all. Proverbs chapter, yo, glory be to God, yo. Proverbs chapter 9, verse 13. A foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple and knoweth nothing. You can't be yo. Don't be foolish. Women too. This ain't just the men. Y'all got to do this too. Mark chapter 15, verse 5. But Jesus yet answered nothing, so that Pilate marveled. And we're going to get there. Proverbs chapter 10, verse 2. Treasures of wickedness profit nothing, but righteousness deliver from death. Yo. Stop playing with me. Proverbs chapter 10, verse 2. Treasures of wickedness profit nothing, but righteousness deliver from death. Right there. The secondary crux. Kanye, you want that money? That money is what matters to you. You cool with that money on? You good. You good with your money. Yeah. Will that profit nothing? Especially when you're doing wicked things to get it. And it's going to leave you. And if God leaves you, it's over. Jesus walks. And where are you walking? Straight to hell. Stop acting like you're high and mighty. Turn from wickedness. You're not above anything. You're held accountable like everyone else. You are. And today I chose you because you really got to turn. Look at what's happening to you. Everything. You don't even see it. You don't see the pitfall. First they take your money, now they give it back. They're playing with your life. Who are you turning to? The only reason they're playing with your life, who do you serve? Because I told you, nothing is impossible for Christ. Nothing. So who you serve? Stop saying you're a Christian. Who do you serve? If you phony like Kirk Franklin, boy, I'm going to come for you, Kanye. The things I'm going to say, I'm going to shake the world. If I find out you're like Kirk Franklin, it's up for you. I'm telling you, you better not be like Kirk Franklin. You want to mention my religion, my belief, and act like it in the public and let them think that you're an example. We got problems. You're not going to do that. Christ says, stand for me, and he backs it. Because what's going to happen? God's going to get vengeance. And I'm going to let him do his thing. I'm warning you, and I'm going to let him do his thing. He about to do his thing to you. And you're going to be sitting there like, because this is wicked. Wickedness. Proverbs chapter 10, verse 2. Read it again. Treasures of wickedness profit nothing, but righteousness deliver from death. Death. That's how it delivers. Who do you stand with? Stop mocking God. Mock him again. Mock him again. Go ahead. I'm waiting. I'm waiting on your story. You run things. You're the boss. Mock them again. Because I want to read. Yo, when I read this next one for you, it's literally going to make something happen in your life. Like, bro, this next one, I held off reading it. I held off reading it right now. Because God ain't playing with you. You're mocking him. Clearly, you think your treasures put you above billions of dollars. All rights reserved.